It's Nisha here and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be trying out some new. Yes, I said some new from Texture ID. They dropped 2 new lines that I saw at Sally's. They have the dry hair and scalp relief line and also the coils line, and I picked up the deep conditioners from both of the lines. But first, before we get into the video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I post new videos twice a week, usually on Wednesday and Saturday, so if you're subscribed, you didn't hit that notification bell, then you won't miss another upload. So let's just go ahead and get into this battle/review. All right, y'all, so like I said, I picked these 2 new products up from Texture ID at Sally's Beauty. I had seen them before in Sally's Beauty, and it actually caught my eye because I love the coloring of the package, and that's really what caught my eye. But then I told myself, no, because you're on a no buy. But then I realized that I had a Sally's gift card and also Quinn Ray here on YouTube was posting about it, so then I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go get it. So like I said, there's 2 lines. There's the dry hair and scalp relief line, and from that line I picked up this soothing hair mask, which looks like this, and down here it shows you like the hair type that it's for. I don't know if y'all can see that, I don't know if it's focused, but it says that it's for type 3 and type 4 hair. Also in this line, there is a exfoliating scrub shampoo. There's also a dry and itchy relief oil, and then a mist, a scalp mist as well. And then from the Coils line, I got the self-heating coil conditioning mask, which looks like this. And right here, it says that it's specifically for type 4 hair, which it's called Coils. I also picked up the twisting butter from the Coils line, but I'll try that another day. But for right now, we're just gonna battle the deep conditioners. So I've already sectioned my hair off. I've already cleansed my hair and everything, so my hair is nice and clean. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the deep conditioner from the dry hair and scalp relief line. Both of these conditioners are 12 ounces, by the way, which I love. So this is the consistency, nice and creamy. Yeah, you can turn her upside down, she's not going anywhere. It says that it deeply moisturizes and strengthens and repairs your hair. Something cool that I noticed, you can use it for daily use. I don't know who's washing their hair every day, but you can use this daily for 2 or 3 minutes, or you can use it weekly and use it for 7 to 10 minutes. And it says no heat required, but y'all know low porosity struggles, we're gonna add heat in order to make sure this penetrates the hair. As far as ingredients go, it doesn't have the most clean ingredients ever. It definitely has some silicones, trimethylmethicone. Contains glycerin, which is midway through the list of ingredients. It does contain aloe leaf juice, which is, I would say, more towards the end of the list of ingredients. That's it for ingredients that I know that for the most part give people a hard time. There's no coconut oil in here, and there's no shea butter, and there's no protein, only glycerin and aloe leaf juice. And it smells pretty good. It does smell pretty minty. It does say that it has eucalyptus in here as well, so starting off with this much, it might be too much, but it's nice and creamy. Gonna rub it in my hands. When I'm applying it to my hair, I can really smell the eucalyptus. Ooh, I can smell it. It's strong too, y'all. Woo. So this feels super moisturizing on my hair. It literally absorbed into my hair. You see barely any residue. It doesn't have the greatest amount of slip, but it definitely has enough slip for you to be able to, you know, distribute the product throughout your hair. It just feels so moisturizing, and I can kind of feel the minty or the like eucalyptus on my scalp a little bit as well. So far so good. So I'm just gonna keep applying it to this right section, your left. And then once I'm done applying it, then we'll apply the deep conditioner from the Coils line. I'm done applying the Dry Relief and Scalp Hair Relief mask, and this is how much I use. I have tons of product left. I will say she is thick. I thought once I rubbed the product into my hands and then rubbed it onto my hair, that wouldn't be as thick, that it would kind of like melt in my hands, and it didn't, which is completely fine. It's just thicker than I thought it was, for sure. Okay, so next up is the self-heating coil conditioning mask from the Coils line, which looks like this. Like I mentioned before, it's also 12 ounces. And this one says apply to damp hair evenly throughout strands from roots to ends. Leave in for 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse. So this one doesn't say anything about being able to use it daily, which, I mean, most of us type 4 girls don't wash their hair daily anyway. So okay, so as far as ingredients go, I actually don't see any silicones in this one. So this one seems to be silicone free. It does, however, have coconut oil, and it does have silk amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. So it has protein in it, but the silk amino acids is the last line on the list of ingredients. In addition, it has honey, and it also has sweet almond oil as well. So it does not contain any aloe vera juice, and it doesn't contain shea butter, but it, like I said before, it does have coconut oil, and it does have glycerin, and it has silk amino acids, which are protein. Also in this Coils line, like I mentioned, there's a twisting butter. There's also a shampoo, a conditioner, and a moisturizing cream. I don't know if that's like a leave-in or just a daily moisturizer, but those are the other products in this line. It's a lot more creamier than the other deep conditioner, but it low-key looked like a chunk of my product is missing. Right here. I don't know what that is. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and apply it to this other side. So this is what it looks like, nice and creamy. As far as smell, it has a light, faint, florally / like fresh smell. Nothing too crazy. Oh, okay. So this one actually is a little bit thinner than the other deep conditioner. Feels super moisturizing, and this one has a lot more slip than the other deep conditioner. Yeah, you may actually be able to detangle your hair with this one. It also did absorb into my hair pretty well. All right, so far so good for both of them. They feel really good. So just gonna keep applying, and I will be back once I'm done applying both deep conditioners to my hair. So I'm done applying both of the deep conditioners to my hair. Just to recap, I used the Dry Hair and Scalp Relief Deep Conditioner on my right, and then just the Coils Self-Heating Conditioning Mask on my left. And so far so good. They feel pretty good. Oh, let me show you how much of the Coils one I used. It looks like I used a lot of the product, but I think that's because I had that hole. Like, I don't know. I feel like they cheated me because this one was full, but I feel like this one wasn't full all the way to the brim. But anyways, in order to test the self-heating claim on this deep conditioner, I'm actually just going to put on a plastic cap and let it sit for like 30 minutes or so, and then I'll come back and I'll let you know if it's self-heated or not. And regardless of if it's self-heated or not, I'm going to put my thermal hot head on my head and let that sit for 30 more minutes. I just want to take precaution and use heat. My hair loves when I use heat on my deep conditioner, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll come back after the 30 minutes is up to let y'all know how this self-heats, or if it doesn't, we'll see. And then of course I'll rinse it out and give y'all my final thoughts on these two deep conditioners from Texture ID. Hey y'all, so it's been about 30 minutes and I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing feel real warm. So let's just take this off and okay, so it does feel slightly warmer on the coil side than it does on the dry hair and scalp relief side, but not, this thing ain't no self-heating, I feel. So now that we have determined that it's not self-heating, I'm going to put my thermal hot head on and warm up this deep conditioner, open up my cuticles and all that good stuff. Hey y'all, so I have washed the deep conditioners out of my hair. This is what my hair looks like. So this is the Coils side, and this is the soothing hair, or the dry hair and scalp relief side. Okay, so going on, like I mentioned before, they both felt really good. The Coils one definitely had a little bit more slip, but as far as being moisturizing, they both felt very moisturizing going on. This one didn't have as much slip, and so it was a little bit harder. Not harder, it's just, you just won't be able to detangle with this, basically is what I'm trying to say. You won't be able to detangle with this one, in my opinion. Rinsing out though, the Coils deep conditioner definitely left my hair softer. My curls, as you see, are a lot more defined. This one, my hair doesn't feel like as soft, and the curls to me definitely aren't as defined. There's like some frizz right here, which is fine because I'm gonna style my hair, but still, the Coils definitely wins with me for moisture and softness and slip. And also it wins with ingredients as far as it not having silicones. This one definitely has some silicones in it. It does have silk amino acids, like I said, which is basically the building blocks of protein, but it's pretty low on the list of ingredients, like I mentioned. So I don't really think this is very much of a strengthening mask more than it is a moisture mask. So in my opinion, I would definitely pick up the Coils deep conditioner over this one. The only thing that I'm disappointed about is that it says that it's self-heating, and it's not. It did not self-heat on my hair, and I let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I kept like touching my hair and I never really felt it warming up. This one isn't a terrible hair mask. It just, of the two, it's not my favorite. It's $8.99 and you get 12 ounces. So if you're on a budget or you just want to try out this new line, you can definitely pick this up. But if you're like, I don't need to, but I do want to pick up one, I would pick up the Coils one, especially if you're type 4, because this is specifically for type 4 hair. But yeah, those are my pros and cons. This one definitely had a bunch of pros and it only had one con, which is that it doesn't do what it claims to do, but that's okay. Still works nonetheless. This one, just in comparison to the Coils, just didn't make the cut. I will continue to use both of them. I don't know if this is holy grail status. Like, it's good, but I don't know if it's like amazing. Sometimes you gotta keep using products to figure out if they're your holy grail or not. But then some products you use them for the first time and you already know. But this one is one of the ones that I gotta keep trying to see, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated. But that is it for my review for these two new deep conditioners from Texture ID. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below in the comment section. And as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.